Hello, this video is to show you the basic rules of hacking. That's HAC, highlight and contouring. This way you can save this video to your phone and look back on it if you have any questions, if you're new to the makeup and you're trying to figure out where the heck do these colors go. I totally understand that at first it can be very intimidating for some. When I first started wearing SEINT makeup, formerly known as mascara, it took me a good 2 weeks to really understand how it worked, how much product to use on my face, etc. And after 2 weeks of trying it, that's when I knew I would never go back to the old ways of makeup. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking at myself. So in order to apply my makeup, I'm gonna have to look at myself. So don't get distracted by that, and I apologize. First things first, I always start off with my Stay Spray. This is a vintage bottle. It looks different now, but this is going to help keep our makeup on all day long. So I just apply it to my beauty sponge, and then I just dab it into my skin all over, and it smells so good. It smells like a pina colada. So yeah, and then I'm gonna let that dry. While that's drying, I'm gonna be using today the 3D 8 palette. So it holds 8 big tins and 16 little tins, which are like the eyeshadows. So that's what I'm using today. And then I'm gonna be using the 2 brushes that I love and that I recommend to all my customers. This is the Buff brush. This is the B squared brush. I'm sorry, it's named something different now. It's named the Blush and Bronzer brush. I apologize. They rebranded and names have changed. I'm also, for my eyeshadows, I am gonna be using our eyeshadow brush. So, but these are the 2 main brushes that I use for my 3D foundation. So our 3D foundation is made up of your 2 main highlight colors, your brightening, and then it's made up of your contour and a lip and cheek, which is your blush. So when you get color matched by me, you get color matched with 3 colors, and then you get to pick your blush. So I will color match you with your foundation shades that match your skin tone, your contour, and then you get to pick your lip and cheek color. And if you want my help, I'm happy to help you. Okay, sorry, I have this like itch on my nose and I don't know what's going on. So anyways, let's get started. I always start off with my contour. Using the Buff brush, I'm gonna use the small end, and I'm just gonna dab it into my contour. It's hard to do while looking at a phone camera. Okay, so now you're just gonna draw that on tops of your ears to about the middle of your eye. And my whole entire face of makeup is in this one palette, which makes it really easy when you're trying to get ready. You don't have to dig through your makeup bag. Okay, let me just tuck my hair so it doesn't get in the way. All right, so we're just gonna draw that on. Super easy. Now you can go lighter on your contour at first if you've never used contour before and you're a little intimidated. Understandable. I don't know why I just did that. Sometimes it's hard for me to talk and do things at the same time. Okay, so now you're gonna put your contour on your forehead. And what we're doing is we are creating that shadow, that natural shadow. Our face is not naturally one-dimensional. So the purpose of contour is to give our face more dimension because that's what's natural. So once we're all done, we're gonna look crazy right now, but once I'm done, I'm gonna look so much better. Trust me. All right, so then to make your face appear thinner, you're gonna apply just a small line down your jawline. I'm still using the small end of my Buff brush. And gonna put a little bit more on my forehead, and I just bring that down into the temple. And I have a huge forehead, So contour really is my best friend because it makes it appear less big in pictures. So when you're applying your foundation in your what you're using now, your makeup routine, ugh, that was a word vomit. You're just applying your your one shade of color. That's just gonna make you look super one-dimensional. And it's not gonna make features pop on your face that really should be popping. So you're doing yourself a disservice by that. Okay, next I'm gonna use the pointy end because as you can see, this brush has like a slant to it. So I'm gonna go in and just put a little bit right there. We're gonna go on the bridge of the nose, along the side, get a little more, and we're gonna go on the other side. We're gonna do this without connecting the two lines and just blend it up a little bit into this bone that's right here. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a doctor. All right, and then a little bit underneath your nose. And then as an added bonus, if you want to make your bottom lip appear super plump, like you've been to the doctor and gotten lip injections, add a little bit underneath, and once we blend everything out, it's gonna make your lips appear plump. Don't do it up here, just along the bottom. You don't wanna look like you have a mustache. Okay, so that is it with contour. That's simple. Actually, sometimes I do my cheeks uneven. But with cream makeup, you can easily fix it. That's what's lovely about this. Okay. Next is our main highlight shade. So the darker of the two that you get color matched by me, we're gonna go in with our main color, and I'm gonna use the bigger end of our buff brush, and I'm just gonna dab it in there. Now you don't wanna use a lot of this product. A little goes a long way. When I first started using it, because you're used to like a liquid foundation, and to get that coverage, you needed more. So I was using way too much, and I would notice my face would be sticky when I was done. So if your face feels sticky and your makeup is moving a lot throughout the day, you've put too much on. But again, this makeup, it's a learning curve, so don't think that when you get it in the mail and if you apply it wrong, that it's not for you. All you have to do is reach out to me, and I am happy to help you figure out what you're doing wrong. Because once you get the hang of this, it is going to be your new best friend. Okay, so now what I'm doing with my main highlight colors, I'm applying this everywhere that my contour is not. And I'm kind of stippling it in. You don't want to do this. You want to stipple it in because it's going to get into those pores and really give you good coverage. And when we're all done, the awesome thing about this is it doesn't look like we have caked on makeup because we're not doing those tons of layers of makeup on our face like you would with traditional makeup. So our goal is to bring out our natural features without looking like we have a ton of makeup on. At least that's my goal. Okay. So we are done with our main highlight color. And next, we're gonna go in with our brightening highlight. And there's something in my eye, that's fun. Our brightening highlight. This is going to go, just get a little bit on your brush, you don't need a lot. You're gonna put this underneath your eyes, kind of in an upside down, an upside down triangle shape. And a little bit on the bridge of your nose, above your lip, so you're gonna be putting it in your T-zone. Under eyes and your T-zone. Just a little bit, don't use too much. Trust me on that. And you're stippling it in. Our brushes are all double-ended. They're super amazing quality. Does that sound right? They're awesome. They're great. I've put a lot of money into very expensive brushes. I'm not gonna name names because that's not nice. But I've spent a lot of money on brushes, and these are by far my favorite, which is why I've been wearing exclusively SEINT makeup for 2.5 years now. And I just started selling it in September of 2020. So I wore the makeup and fell in love long before I started promoting it. Okay, so that's it. You're just stippling that in where it goes. I look ridiculous. Okay, next we are going to put some of our blush on. This is called Nude. It's a very popular lip and cheek color. It's like a basic color that pretty much everybody loves. It goes in and out of stock all the time. So I'm gonna use that just because it is so popular, and it also looks really pretty on the lips. Now I'm using the blush and bronzer brush. Let's try to say that really fast. I'm using the smaller end, and you're just gonna add that to the top of your contour line. Just like that. Now when I blend all of this out, it's just all gonna come together. So nice. And the good thing about this product is you can build it to how much you want. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like a lot of blush, you don't have to put a lot. And if you put too much, go back in with your main highlight color and just dab over it, and you're golden. Okay, so we've got the blush on. Now we're gonna blend. I'm gonna take the fluffy part of our blush and bronzer brush, and we're gonna blend it out. Now, you just need to do this lightly. Don't use a heavy hand. We don't wanna move the product too much, but we wanna clear this contour line, We wanna blend it because you don't want a harsh line right there because that's not what is natural looking. Contour's meant, ooh, that's cute. Contour's meant to look like a shadow. So we're creating this dimension. Okay, I'm just blending out that line. Okay, it's coming together so good. And then don't forget your neck. And just pull that down a little bit. Okay, look how pretty. This makeup is like, oh gosh, my nose. Don't forget the nose. This makeup is like butter on your skin. It blends so easily, and it looks flawless when you're done. Who needs Photoshop when you have this makeup? So you can go to Walmart looking like Photoshop. All right, so after, this is your main palette, your 4 colors. You get color matched by me with the 3, and then you get to pick your own lip and cheek. Then to the fun stuff, I like to add a little bit of bronzer. I use the fluffy end of my brush, and I just add that along the bottom line of my contour. Sorry, I went blank. I throw it in a little bit. You don't need a lot. This is just gonna warm your face up. You don't have to do this, but I like to. I like the look of the bronzer added on top. And then I always throw a little bit on my neck. Just so everything blends together. And we need a white, we don't need white neck. We need a tan neck. So yeah, so you can see my face is a little bit more not glowy, a little bit more like I've been in the sun. I've just got a little bit of sun glow on my face. And then we're gonna go in with our Illuminator. This is gonna add that natural glow to make us look like we're 16 again, and we have that natural oil. Some people still have it, and good for them. Let's see if I can catch it. There you go. See how it just gives you a natural shine without looking crazy? And we do have some powder illuminators. So if you want that glam look, go for the powder illuminators. They're gorgeous and they really give you that glam. So if you're going out on a date night, that's when you want to use it. Or girls' night, hey. All right, so I add it to the tops of my cheekbones, my Cupid's bow, along the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on the tip of my nose. This is just where people get naturally, a little bit on your chin if you want, naturally glowy. Okay, and then for the eyeshadow, where did I put my brush? Oh, it's hiding. For just a quick look, you can use that same lip and cheek color. I'm just gonna use my finger. You can use that same lip and cheek color, nude, on your eyelid. This is just for a quick look, and also if you don't have a huge palette of different shades, this is just how you can utilize different colors in different areas. So that's why this color is super popular too, because it really does look good on everybody. And not everybody likes a pink. So this is just a really pretty neutral color to throw on your eyes. Now, because it's cream, you don't want to just leave it like this because it's going to crease. So what I do is I've got, let me find it. I think it's in another palette. So this is like one of our bigger palettes. How cool. It's not in that one. I'm kind of a junkie. Okay, Mama, right here. It's a beautiful mauve color. I'm gonna go in with the fluffy side of my brush. These eyeshadows are very pigmented, so you don't need a lot of color and they will last you forever. I've had Mama for 2 years now. Still holding strong. I've hit the bottom of the tin, but still got life. So I'm just throwing that on top. And then I'm going to, I'm going to use Sabrina. I've also had this one for 2 years. I use this one all the time. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm going to use the fluffy side. I'm just going to add that on my lid. Actually going to use my finger because you'll get a little bit more of the product that way if you want a heavier application. And then just throw it in the corners of your eye just to give your eyes some life, make you look more awake. Okay. It's that simple. So pretty. And now I'm going to use the smaller end of the brush and put it in Sabrina and just kind of wipe it over right there. Don't know what that's called, but it's just going to make our eyes pop and just look like we've had 10 hours of sleep. Which if you're a mom like me, you don't get those nights. Okay, so eyebrows. Just as a quick, oh, wrong brush. You can throw in, you can use your contour to fill in your brows. I don't use a lot because I have blonde hair, so I don't want to have crazy dark eyebrows. I just want to fill in where some of my hair growth, thank you 90s, is not in. So I've lost a lot of my hair growth because I used to pluck the crap out of my eyebrows. It's hard to do in a phone camera. I'm gonna look at my palette mirror. Okay. We are done with the eyebrows, and then last but not least, I'm gonna throw a little contour on my lips just to give them some shape. I'm totally covering up the camera. I apologize about that. So you can still use your contour as a liner. So the good thing about these products is you can use them lots of different ways. And they're all in one palette. So easy. I don't have to dig through my makeup bag. Okay, I have crooked top lips, so lining them is tricky. But you get the point. And the leftover I'll just throw on my bottom. And then I'm going to put the nude color, the nude lip and cheek, right on the bottom. Oh, my lips are so dry. It's winter. They need some love. I'm not drinking enough water. Okay. Rub it together. Everything blends together so pretty. I notice this eyebrow needs some help. Okay. And then last but not least, actually no, I've got one thing I need to do before we're done. But this is just L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is the primer. So for those with light eyelashes and not a lot of eyelashes, I like this mascara because this is going to help make my mascara thicker. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to add a little bit of the Vanilla Dust setting powder. This is a powder. I'm going to use the fluffy end of my blush and bronzer brush. And I need to get a new one here soon. But you're just going to get your product on the brush and you're going to dab it on where you can do it all over. It's going to help keep your makeup from moving. And you can use any translucent setting powder too. I just like this one because it's in my palette. I don't have to worry about bringing something else with me. If I'm going somewhere, it just makes it a lot easier. But any translucent setting powder will work. All right, so now my makeup is set. And I'm going to throw my mascara on and then I'm going to be ready to roll. And I hope that, let me use my mirror again. I hope that this video helps walk you through. I need new mascara. It's like turning clumpy. But I hope that this video helps you better understand where the product goes, how to apply it, and how to hack. Because it really is super simple. This makeup is made to be simple. It's not made to be complicated. And it's made to give the face that dimension that we've lost along the years by just your typical liquid powder foundations where it gives your face no shape, no life. Gosh, can someone come give me fake eyelashes? Oh. There we go. I personally don't throw mascara on my bottom lashes. That's just how I prefer it, but yeah. So it's that easy. You can see the dimension in my face and it doesn't look like I have caked on makeup. This makeup is amazing. So if you have any questions, please let me know, but I hope that this video helped you. And let me think, if you need to get color matched, message me and I'm happy to get you matched to the correct shade so that you don't have to go on the website and guess what color main foundation, your main highlight, your brightening highlight, and your contour is. I will be happy to do that for you. and then I can send you the link to shop. So thank you for watching, and yeah, go get you some Saint makeup. Bye.